Hello there and welcome to Future Music from the Robot Lab interview file 14, and today I'll be interviewing Emily Gresham and Michael Harmina, known together as Deaf Neon. Hey folks, thank you for joining me.
Hello.
Hello, thank you.
Hello.
Hey, how you folks doing?
All right, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. As I said before, I've just done a show and everything. I've just had a nice day off and getting stuff for new house and everything. So yeah, it's all good.
Awesome.
You're both based in Wrexham. How was Deaf Neon formed, and where did the name Deaf Neon come from?
Well, we were both working together at a youth centre. Mike worked in a music studio there, and I was a youth worker.
Yeah.
And started jamming in the studio a bit, and we realised we had a lot of the same sort of influences and similar kind of music interests, and we started out as like a kind of more of a rock orientated outfit without any electronics, and then we just started experimenting more and decided to kind of go in the electronic direction, and that's sort of how our sound and us came about, really.
Cool. And where did the name Deaf Neon come from? How did that come about?
Well, what happened was we were a rock band to begin with, and we had a drummer. Then we had another drummer and another drummer and another drummer. So eventually we decided instead of like the last drummer we had was so good that we just thought there's no way of replacing him really. So we just sort of took a tangent, and instead of sort of pumping out rock music, everything started to get a lot clubbier. So we were going by a different name at the time, which didn't really suit the rock band either. But by the time we'd signed with Analoguetrash and you know, by the time we put an album together, we decided we had to change our name. And Deaf Neon was the name we came up with for the more electro-y, clubbier kind of vibe.
Yeah, hence the word neon and that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, you've got quite the eclectic combination of genres, I've noticed. You've got like the awesome beats behind it, combined with guitar work such as 80s metal guitaring over there, and also Emily, you play bass occasionally, don't you? You play bass on some songs.
Yeah. Me and Mike both have different influences. I like a Big Garbage fan, Peaches. I like Ladyhawk, Goldfrapp, and a lot of different things, and a lot of kind of female fronted punk bands and things like that. And Mike likes things like, you know, Prince and Daft Punk. And who else are you a fan of, Mike?
Yeah, a lot of breakbeat as well. Yeah. You know, like the sort of stuff that was big in the noughties, like Stuntman Warriors and Plump DJs, General MIDI, stuff like that.
Yeah,
and the bands that sort of, you know, were around in the noughties, like your Hadoukens and Does It Offend You? Yeah, sort of the mishmash of rock and electro.
Yeah.
So I think before that, I would have been scratching my head to think, you know, is it feasible to have a rock band that plays electronic instruments?
Yeah.
And then, you know, when that scene happened, it was like, yeah, it's easily done, and people will like it.
Awesome. And you're signed to Analoguetrash, based in Manchester. How did things go with getting signed to them?
They had a radio show at the time. So I was just sending them rough mixes of some of the tracks that ended up on our first album.
Yeah.
So sent them a few, and following them on Facebook, they put out a post saying they were looking to work with new artists. So sent them a cap in hand letter. You know, we've got a new, not letter, email. So we've got a new album out. And do you want to put it out? You know. And the rest is history.
Yeah, awesome. And that's that's how it came to life for you then.
Yeah, we met them in we met AD in a pub just for a meeting.
Yeah,
and then we signed to them a couple of days later.
Yeah, and they've been really sound.
Yeah, fantastic. And on that label, you've released your debut self-titled album in 2016, and back in November last year, you released your long-awaited second album, which is called War Beats. Could you tell me about that album and what does War Beats mean?
I think for me, it's about like kind of getting out and being heard. It's about kind of making a big sound and kind of making a stand and kind of that kind of energy. It just seems sort of appropriate name and it is a title of one of the songs off the album.
Yeah.
And we liked that name, so we just decided that was sort of seemed right for the album.
Yeah.
The album's energy.
Yeah, fantastic. Also, the artwork features tigers. Does that resemble the album in any way?
Yes, because we wanted something badass.
Yeah.
And we worked with the artist to come up with that kind of design. I always think the two tigers are like me and Mike. arguing over how to like put a song together, putting our heads together. But yeah, it's also just the energy. We wanted that kind of represented in the visual on the album as well.
Yeah, fantastic. You've already released 3 singles from War Beats. The first one was the opening song, "Just Do It," which proved to be very popular live before its release. Afterwards was the single "Sparks," and the third one was called "Kid." Could you tell me the storyline behind each song?
Which was War Beats. It's
I think it was
Just Do It. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Yeah, it was sort of really influenced by Peaches and a lot of punk and just kind of that kind of being seen and heard and kind of getting out there basically.
Yeah.
And just kind of that sort of gregarious energy.
Yeah.
God, that's good for me.
Yeah, so just going out there and just being happy and stuff, that kind of thing. Okay, cool.
And I think Sparks was a bit different because I think it was something different to us both. I think for me it was a sort of cute pop song about kind of keeping your inner spark and kind of not losing hope about things and things like that.
Yeah.
And what was a bit different for you though, wasn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think he had a sort of his own sort of interpretation of the song.
Everyone does, though, don't they?
Yeah,
With any song, I think.
Yeah. And what was the last one? Kid. Well, I think that's kind of about kind of finding your way in the world, really, and kind of being kind of a bit disenfranchised, a bit frustrated, and I work with young people, so it sort of was quite a personal one for me lyrically. So
it's kind of like you giving advice to young people, sort of thing, like working at the youth centre. Is that what you mean? Or?
Oh God, no, it's just that kind of like kind of I get it, and you're gonna make mistakes, and nobody really knows where they're at ever.
Yeah,
I think it's just that kind of thing. So that's sort of what that was about.
Yeah. Okay. Fair play. All right, we're gonna have a little bit of a break now, so I'm gonna play all 3 singles. First one being "Just Do It," Sparks, and then followed by "Kid," and I'll see you folks in a bit.
Thank you.
All right. See you in a bit. See you in a sec.
so unexpected. There's nothing wrong with your head when you feel unconnected. Look back and see what you did before your story's ended. The games where you pretended where broken hearts were mended. I think you're just confused, kid. Your world all reinvented, and they've got you surrounded. Your words misrepresented. I think you're just confused, kid. Don't know how you survived it. With every second wasted. Don't want to be reminded. I think you're just confused, kid. I think you're just confused, kid.
Hello there and welcome back to Future Music from the Robot Lab interview file 14. And joining me back now are Emily Gresham and Michael Harmina, aka Deaf Neon. Hey folks, welcome back.
Hello.
Hello again.
Hey. Warbeats was a long-awaited wait to be released and was finally released back in November. Was it well worth the wait and the response was good?
I don't know if I can say if it was worth the wait. The response has been okay. We've had a couple of good reviews.
Yeah.
I think with the circumstances, we're not really talking to people,
Yeah.
or mingling, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
If it's been a success or not. Really, we don't really see any of the sales until about 6 months' time. So, hopefully it's gone well, but I don't know.
There have been a few people excited about it, and before it's released, like I said before, when you played Just Do It, that proved to be hugely popular. It was popular live, so I think the anticipation and the wait was well worth it, and a lot of people reviewed it and said how awesome it was and all that.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah.
That's really good to know.
Yeah. With the 3 singles that we previously mentioned, will there be any new single releases?
Personally, I'd like to move on now. I think we've got a few ideas brewing.
Yeah.
So I'm quite keen to get the third album on the go.
Ah, cool. Can you drop any hints for that yet, or is it still in the works? Or
It's still in the works, to be honest.
yeah.
We've got tons of ideas, but only a couple of songs that are actually finished.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I look forward to the third album. You also did a cover of Massive Attack's Teardrop during lockdown. Will that feature on the third album or a compilation? Or
Probably not. I mean, it's on. I think it's exclusive to YouTube. So you can hear that on YouTube. But the main reason we did that is, we live in a small terraced house, and we've lost our studio due to all the sort of COVID stuff.
Yeah.
So we're not in a position where we can make much noise, as much noise as we'd like to anyway. So that was just an idea that we could do without upsetting the neighbours too much. Just a nice quiet song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and something different as well to try for a change.
Yeah. Fair play. You've also done some live shows, such as being on the Infest 2018 bill. How did that go for you?
Brilliant. Yeah. It was just, such a great experience. It was great atmosphere and great people there.
Yeah.
And it was just like, they treated us like royalty. They're really, really lovely. The kind of the organisers and everyone there, and it was such a nice stage to play.
Yeah.
And to play with like the other bands, there was kind of a really kind of sort of camaraderie kind of sort of feeling, and it was good fun. And they had a bouncy castle, so that was good.
We got to watch Peter Hook from the side of the stage, which was really, really amazing.
Yeah, it was great. It was
they
amazing.
do really look after you, the crew, and it was just a really nice atmosphere everywhere.
Yeah, that's the definite place for us, for the big fest and everything. And yeah, I've heard the team are really awesome and that, and it's always a good place to go, for us folks. Yeah,
fun.
Yeah, I'm probably glad it went well for you and everything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have any shows planned after June 21st? No, June 21st, if that day happens.
We might have one, but we're not allowed to talk about it. But that's the only one, though.
Yeah, we're sort of playing it by ear. We're going to see how it goes, kind of how we feel as kind of we emerge out of lockdown, really. Kind of see what the atmosphere is like, and how, like, we're keen to get out there, but it's like we want to know. We don't know kind of how this has really impacted a lot of the venues and things like this, and what kind of what is left sort of available, like what opportunities are out there. So like I say, you got to play it by ear. I think that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, I think when people feel safe, I think things will be thriving, because they'll be very eager and anticipated, to go to these sort of venues. I think will be like a bit crazy, but I think and then it'll be sorry, it'll be worth it, and the support will be completely mind blowing, I think.
Yeah, that's what we hope for.
Yeah, I think it will. Because I think a lot of people saying how much they miss gigs, and all my friends are saying how much they miss festivals and gigs and stuff like that. And I think once the doors open, safe to do so, it's like crammed in. I think people will just be a lot more enthusiastic than ever. You know what I mean? Like buying tickets pronto, etc. sort of thing. I think. Yeah.
Right. Well, we sell the most CDs at our gigs.
Yeah.
So it'll be good to shift a few. And get back on track.
Yeah, you do pretty well with that, because I remember when we did that gig with you at Atma, back in my Jan Doll band days, you sold out of albums, I noticed. So, yeah. So I think you do pretty well with that. You definitely do well with sales when it comes to live shows and that. Yeah, I managed to get myself a copy. Yes. Yeah, I did. I'm a git for when it comes to merch. I always. Yeah, I'll probably need a shopping basket.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah. And last but not least, what would you like to say to everyone listening?
Be good to each other. I don't know.
Sit on it.
What?
Like the Fonz, sit on it.
Sit on it. sit on it.
I just went for like Bill and Ted, be good to each other and party on.
Yeah.
People, but safely, COVID respecting.
Yeah. Cool.
That's the worst radio goodbye.
I don't know. We weren't prepared for this question. I said we should prepare.
You've written it down and everything.
Yeah, I didn't put anything for that one. I said we should prepare for that question. But yeah, stay chill.
Hey.
No, that's worse. Oh God. Just that.
Yeah. And everything will be right, as we say.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right, folks. Well, that's the end of the interview, and thank you, Michael, and thank you, Emily, for joining me.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
No worries. All right, and I'll see you in a bit. And what I'll do now is I'll play 2 more songs from Warbeats, and then I'll play your cover of Teardrop.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having
Thank
us.
You have been listening to Future Music from the Robot Lab interview file 14 with Def Neon. I've been your host, Exo Skull. You can follow me on Facebook, Mixcloud, Twitter, Bandcamp, YouTube, and Instagram. And if you'd like to be interviewed, please contact me on my social media pages, or alternatively, email me along with some sound files to exoskullfmrl@gmail.com. That's exoskullfmrl@gmail.com. And to end this interview, I'll be playing 2 more songs from the new album Warbeats. I'll be playing Control on the title track, and afterwards I'll be playing their cover of Massive Attack's Teardrop. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, this is Def Neon Control, followed by the song Warbeats and their cover of Massive Attack's Teardrop. Thank you for listening, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.
Something's got you on the run. Embers of a dying sun. Watch the world turn as your eyes burn. Everybody knows it's true. It echoes when you have the proof. Follow trap, waiting to attack. No use turning back. You've been on the road, war beats on the drum. They just kill for fun.
Shakes